good afternoon, everyone. I'm Vanessa. I'll just make a correction. The Northken Foundation is based in Kigali, Rwanda, but I did learn a few words in Zulu, I guess, since I'm in Pretoria. So I'll try to find them before I start my presentation. So hello is Saubuona for the people who are online, and thank you is Ngiambonga. So at least we'll have two words on top of everything that I'm going to present. I'll start with my presentation. So this is basically, I'll call the presentation the Power of Partnerships, because what I will present, it is I'll say a very combination of powerful partners that have come together to really change the trajectory in the health tech hub in Africa, which is basically the one that we are going to present today. So basically a brief narrative is that, again, for the people who know Kigali, I believe Dr. Vincenzo has been there, and it was very good to actually see that Dr. Thomas mentioned that there will be a summit in June. And also there have been a lot of mentions of Kigali. But basically what it is that two organizations came together to tackle the African most pressing health challenges. This is the Novartis Foundation and the Northken Foundation. And it's quite appropriate since we are in the African Union, European Union innovation agenda, because they are both Switzerland and Sweden foundations that are, decided to locate in Rwanda, Kigali. And they basically united around a shared belief in the power of entrepreneurship, technology, and innovation to drive scalable, sustainable solutions. So a couple of milestones that we can say is that Rwanda has really become an innovation hub by establishing a thriving health tech ecosystem. There was a mention earlier of one of the testimonials of Prime eHealth, I believe, from Nigeria, that is part of the Timbuktu, but has really become basically a place where we build global impact ecosystem and where entrepreneurs can find the capital, network, and knowledge they need to make saving the world their businesses. And in Kigali, Rwanda, we have the Northken Novartis Foundation that paved the way to the now strong healthcare ecosystem in Africa, we can say, in Kigali, Rwanda, with existing initiatives that were mentioned, such as the Timbuktu, which is a UNDP initiative, and there's the Health Tech Hub Africa that I'll present shortly. There's also the IRCAD, as well as the BioNTech. So basically, Kigali is the city where the health tech innovations are really happening, and for the ones who haven't really visited, I will really encourage everyone to be there. This is basically the three milestones that we'll see, that we'll discuss, is basically how we have really transformed a country in such a short time to become one of the most thriving health tech ecosystem. It's a community that is constantly growing, where we are empowering the startups and fostering collaboration. And lastly, we are really creating not only impact through strategic partnership, but also transforming different changes that we'll share by creating a roadmap for scalable startups. So what has happened since 2021? Sorry. Yes. So basically, what is the Health Tech Hub Africa? It is a Pan-African health tech accelerator, And the objective basically is to really solve a dual problem that we have, which is basically the lack to skills, and also the partnership with the government, because obviously oftentimes if you are not able to partner with the government, you are quite limited of what you can achieve, especially in the health tech innovation. And the three major pillars is to really support the local startups. As I think what I want to clarify here, it is based in Kigali, but it's a Pan-African program. So that is something that we'll also share later so that you can see. It's basically to support the startups, to deliver more impactful health tech innovations, is to really create launchpad for local health tech solutions in Africa, and basically all of that can kind of be wrapped up into informed look and forward-looking policies. All of that to say that we'll see it shortly, that the policy blueprint was launched literally last month during the Innovation Challenge that was held in Kigali. So what is the Health Tech Hub, and where is the mission to the Health Tech Hub? Is basically to catalyze collaboration between startups and government, enabling tech-driven solution to strengthen health system and address inequities in undeserved communities. And what is on the grand scheme of things, what that means? It means that it's a future where health tech innovators and innovation transform public health system, ensuring access and equity for all. So it's such a big vision, but proudly to say that it's a journey that we are walking together, and we'll see exactly what it is. So just quickly to kind of mention on the Health Tech Hub. It is, as I mentioned, a Pan-African program, and it's an annual cohort. We just finished the last cohort last month in November, and so far it's 101 startup and scale-ups that have been going through the program, and it only started in 2022. So there's a lot of basically achievement that could be done in such a short period of time if people are actually together and have a vision that is clear. It has been really a labor of a lot of strategic partnerships that have really been able to enable a lot of innovation that are going through it. And the different themes are from cardiovascular diseases to breast cancer, virtual health, as well as different tele health solutions. I think 2 minutes. I think what I would like to everyone to kind of live with this presentation is the impact that has been created, is the policy that has been launched, and also we'll definitely see the impact that, those are the impact metrics that has been so far been able to be achieved in such a period of time. And I will have one, this is some of the testimonials of the different startups that have been able to, I'm not too sure if it's gonna play, but I think I will try to see.
Hi, I'm David Chen. I'm one of the co-founders of a company called Capsule, based here in Kigali, in Nosken, and in the Health Tech Hub. I'm one of their alumni, and when we first came here, we were just 3 guys with a dream that moved from the UK, trying to build a company and make a difference. Since then, and thanks to the amazing support from the Novartis Foundation as well as the Nosken community, we've managed to grow to a team of 12 and expand our product to serving over 9 countries. And that would have been impossible without the great connections that we made here as part of the community, and also the incredible program that the Health Tech Hub has for us.
Basically what we are asking you guys today is join us on the journey the next call is basically in March next year, and I would thank you.
Thank you so much. That was Vanessa Nshimirimana speaking about how Kigali is actually becoming the next innovation hub for startups tech startups in the health space. Thank you so much for sharing that. I would like to open, I feel like we're kind of making up for time. We've got 2 presentations left, which we'll allocate 7 to 10 minutes for those presentations, but I'd like to invite 3 questions from the floor. Please keep it brief, 40 seconds max when you either make your comment or make your intervention. So questions from the floor.
Thank you very much. Murakoze cyane, Vanessa. So if there's anybody in the house and online who's interested in joining your adventure, how would it work? How can they apply? Who can they contact? Thank you.
Thank you. Basically, every year there's a call to application. For example, last year there was a call to application early January 2024. There will be the next one next year. And out of 200 applicants, we only take upon 31. So it's quite competitive. And it's worth mentioning that you need to have a business that is actually working. So that's why you have a growth and scale up startups. And that is really go through the process. And through the process, there are different pillars that you have to go through. Well, one of them being access to investment as well as market fit strategies and mentorship and different type of training that you need. And one of the key points that I think we've seen for the program is the importance of partnerships with governments, institutions, as well as being able to be having, especially on the policy side of things. Thank you for your question.
Thank you. So perhaps just follow-up comments. We make sure we advertise the March call, which I guess maybe is not available yet, on the AU-EU Innovation Interface that we presented earlier on. So for everybody following today, please, make sure the AU-EU Innovation Interface portal is amongst your favorites. We will update you with opportunities and information on the agenda. Thank you.